forgot to mention this in the video because, well, I typically don't ask for subscribers, but we are only 20 away from 1,000, and it would be a dream come true if we reach 1,000, yada yada yada. You know the drill. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, let's get on with the video. Right, hey, what's up guys, Citrix here, and yeah, thank you all for the support on the last video, by the way. I'm just killing these, like, okay, I'm getting on top. So today, we're going to be, reviewing your icon setups that you have kindly sent in through the comments in the last video. Now, I'm going to be, like, doing, like, meme review style thing? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I appreciate every single one of your submissions. And yeah, let's just get started. So this first setup here is sent in by Rainwave. Okay, so quick little disclaimer. I don't actually have the robot for this setup, but I don't think it would make too much of a difference. And yeah, it's from a crate, and I have already unboxed all of my gold crates. I don't feel like opening all of the silver crates, and yeah, I'm sorry, because this is not 100% accurate. I gotta give him extra points for the Deadpool icon, just because it is like a square-ish icon, and if you have watched my icon tier list video, you probably know that I put this around A tier, so yeah, it is a very good looking icon, and let's see this in game. I mean, my opinion still stands. It doesn't really have a theme to it, but then again, it's probably his, like, personal setup, and if I have to admit, my setup doesn't really have a theme to it either. I would rate this around a 7 out of 10. So, again, very nice looking setup, bonus points for the Deadpool, and yeah, 7 out of 10. So the next one here is sent in by Super Toad, and the problem with this setup, like the last setup, I didn't have the robot, but all of the other icons he actually did specify. But on this one, he forgot some icons. Some of the icons he told me to use didn't actually exist. Like, he put a number that I physically counted every single row of ships and UFOs, and I did not find the icon that he was stating in his comment. So yeah, I'm really sorry again. I really want to keep this, like, I really want it so it looks like the setup that you guys sent me, but some of you guys don't really specify it that well, and I have to sort of guess. It's very hard to find the exact icons that you guys are looking for, and I'm super sorry. I'm super sorry if your setup is not 100% accurate. So I think it's better for you guys to just link your account name in the description, and I'll search it up on Geometry Dash because that's the easiest way for me to do it. Okay, so, I mean, I kind of like the theme of the setup. It pretty much looks like an inverse version of my setup. You know, the colors, if you just swap it here, and you look up this, it's my setup. So, it looks very similar to mine. It's probably not inspired by mine in any way, but it does look very similar to mine. And I really like the concept, you know, of like gray character, and then his trail is a rainbow. It's sort of the theme that I was going for on my setup too. And from their display name and their profile picture, I could tell that they like Mario. I think that's the correct game. I mean, Toad is from Mario, right? But yeah, 8 out of 10, very good looking setup, and on to the next one. So for this setup, sent in by T1 Nobanino, either Nobanino or Nubanino, he didn't actually specify a setup for me to do. Instead, he asked me to make his setup for him. So this one is your generic, like, quote-unquote pro icons, you know? Like, they're pretty much like the pro icons, like the shark, ship. It's like infamous at this point because of Riot. The Demon Ball, of course. The freaking winged bat UFO? I don't really know what to call it. The default wave because it looked kind of nice. This really cool looking robot, I don't know what it's called. And of course, the skull spider because you have to. It's sort of a big flex to use the skull spider. And yeah, let's look at it in game. So yeah, I don't really have a rating for this because it is my setup. So yeah, on to the next setup. This setup is sent in by XXJingjangXX, and I couldn't actually find his account, but I have already screenshotted this setup. So it's kind of weird because he probably changed his name, and he probably didn't know that I was gonna make this video. So again, I'm really sorry that the colors are probably kind of off, and I don't really know what trail you're using, but I assume you are either using a fire trail or a default trail, because I don't know, it's just the fire trail fits with pretty much any setup, and the default trail is the default trail. So yeah, let's look at this in game and I'll give my rating. It's the icon, like choices of icons are kind of odd. They're mostly like icons that you get from crates, I think. So it's kind of an odd mishmash of icons. But I sort of understand the color scheme because, you know, he said that in his comment that his name was usually Radioactive Boy. So it's like radioactive. So I kind of get it. I kind of like the radioactiveness. So I would give this, I don't want to be too mean, but it's probably a 6 out of 10. I'm not saying that it's a bad setup, but the icon choices are weird. Again, I'm repeating myself, because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I'm very sorry. Next one here is sent in by Liam Collado, and I have to say, very weird color combo, because, like, the cat icon is completely black, and the 180, you can only see the little teeth and the little eye. So again, very weird color combo to use, but I sort of understand where you're coming from, because it's like a rainbow trail and then the yin-yang ball. It's probably all based around the ball. Weird color combo, but let's see how it looks like in game first. Say this is probably the worst setup so far. I'm really sorry. It's just the black is too dark and I can't see any of the cat's facial features. All I have to do is just make it gray. Like literally just make it gray and it's 10 times better. You could actually look at the icon. I would give this a 4 out of 10. I'm really sorry. Like, just change it to gray, man. Just change it to gray. Just crash at 98% somewhere, like on Stereo Madness, and you'll get the gray color. I'm really sorry. Alright, so this one here is sent in by Flaze Kyoto. Or Phase Kyoto. Get it? Because he plays Fortnite. And Phase has a Fortnite team? Please laugh. Thank you for laughing. I literally had to search on YouTube for a laugh track, because KindMaster does not have any stock sounds. So here's the setup. I mean, it's a pretty generic setup if I'm being honest. He looks like the man behind the slaughter. Like, freaking change it to yellow and this is like the robot behind the slaughter. I think that meme is dead by now. Let's look at it in game. I don't really know the theme. I mean, it's a very cool looking setup. I do have to admit, swap the secondary color to yellow and you have the setup behind the slaughter. Yeah, still dead meme, but still very cool looking setup, and I have nothing against it. It's overall a very nice looking setup. I really like the shade of purple that you used in the setup, and for that shade of purple, I'm going to give you the highest score so far in the video, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, it is a very cool looking setup. And yeah, thanks for everyone for submitting your icons, and I really appreciate every single comment in the comments below. Oh, that does not make sense.